Song, yeah. Real shit. You talking some road tide. I don't got nothing against Georgia, bro. Shout out to I said Bama. I said Georgia. Shout out to Bama for that win, bro. We'll talk about that more on Monday. Damn, man, it's a blessing. NFL Sunday, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed. I'm excited. I'm thankful. To be able to sit right here in that chair. To be able to sit right here in that chair, be able to host the show today. And you know, it's NFL Sundays, man. It's my favorite day of the week, to be honest. I love Sundays. I love Sundays. Dylan, I see your question. Let me start the show off answering that question, brother. Let's have a day, full PPR, 2 different leagues, need to win. 1 quarterback, Mariota, no Terry, or Tua, bum on Monday Night Football. 1 flex, Swift, Worthy, Juwan Johnson. I'm gonna test the waters with Worthy. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna test the waters with Worthy in his upside. Going against Baltimore's at the moment weak secondary. Other league, 1 flex, Golden, D Swift, Chase Brown. Ooh, that one's tough. You can go all of them, to be honest. I'll say I would lean Golden. He's going against Cowboy secondary. Proved to be one of the weakest damn near in the league, along with Baltimore and Moore. So I think Matthew Golden, and they talking about how he wants to break out and things like that. I think they may use that week right here to get going. So I'll say Matthew Golden. Quarterback. The Dolphins play the Jets. I'll say 2 at home. I think I'm lagging. Lag check. Alright. Alright, either way, Chan was good. Louis Bag was good. The plug was good. Spurs was good. Good morning, everybody that's in here, man. Everybody get right into it on NFL Sunday. To simple put, for the most part, every day for the same way. I mean, all the Sundays are the same way. We're back with a Sunday live show. We're gonna be doing a full NFL Sunday preview, so I'll be going over every single game at 1 o'clock today and giving my thoughts on who I have winning and why. I'm also going to make a parlay on the fly live on the show. I think I hit like a plus 3,000 last week. If you saw it in the Discord, I made that actually on the show, and I think I hit one week 1 as well, which I made on the show. So let's see what we can do today. Had a phenomenal day in college football yesterday. Won 4 out of 5. Should have been 5 out of 5 if LSU won. It is what it is. You chalk it up, you keep it pushing. I'll show you all that in a second. After that, we're going to go to fantasy football question and answers. Anybody got any questions for the fantasy football league? Myself or whoever's on the stage with me at the time, if anybody comes up, we'll have an answer for you. And that's that. And then last but not least, certainly not least, the money time. So feel free to try to share what you may believe is the best for every game. Coming up at the 1 o'clock hour. Obviously, we have a game that's live right now. And that'll pretty much be the show today. I'm super duper excited, man. This Sunday feel different, man. Let me just get in the zone a little bit. Let me just get in the zone. We got the Chiefs today. Let me get in the zone. Wait, I heard some audio. I heard some audio.
Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center.
I hear audio.
Yo.
It's saying I'm in the Discord. What the heck?
Get ready to jump in the Fan Center and take over game days. ESPN Bet.
How do I lead a Discord? Okay.
Yo.
All right. That's why I didn't want D-Mac to stream. They in the Discord watching the game versus being in here for the show. That's why you never overlap stream, y'all. That's exactly why I didn't want D-Mac to stream. But either way, let's have a day. Here. Either way, we are here. We are good. Yeah, my bad. We gonna keep it pushing. Risha, hey, good morning. Yo, Ev, hope you're doing well. Need help with 2 fantasy choices. Wide receiver Mooney or Josh Downs. Have PPR. Quarterback Daniel Jones or Love. Rushing touchdown worth 6 points. Daniel Jones and Mooney. Daniel Jones and Mooney. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get it going today for the show, and I'm going to go ahead and go into the Discord for the Daily Show voice channel, which I am now, actually. If anyone wants to join, by all means, feel free to join. If you're on the YouTube side, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button on this video. That helps the algorithm out for anybody that's surfing across YouTube to come across the Fact and Stats Daily Sports Show, which is live Monday through Friday and on Sundays. The only day that I really cannot do a show, it seems to be Wednesday at the moment. If it's any other day throughout the week, I'll always will let you guys know a day in advance or however many days in advance, and that I'm canceling the show. So keep that in mind as well. Hold on, let me retweet this tweet. Look at me. That Cardi B song crank, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Cardi B. That song crank. Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me. Hello. All right. Where are they? Oh, so yesterday, showing y'all the Discord real quick from a gambling standpoint. Just real quick, my brother SJ, my boy SJ got a channel now. So shout out to SJ Hoops. That's my dog. That's my dog. He hit me up and was like, "Yo, I want a channel on your Discord." I'm like, "What I look like just giving you out a channel? Like, you gotta put in work. You gotta show. You know what I'm saying? So people can want to tell you. Not saying people want to tell me. Some people don't even want to tell me either. I don't know, but like, you gotta put in work so people can want to tell you. So yesterday was a good day for me personally. I woke up. Made this parlay right here, LSU plus 7.5, and everything was good. That's cash one. Then I made this right here, LSU plus 5.5. Obviously, that came in handy. That was cash two. Then I made this. I only took LSU money line. Fun fact, I admit he not here. I only took LSU money line because I saw BJ take LSU money line. It is what it is. They should have won the game, or could have won the game. And my last one was Georgia plus 7, well, the second to last. Georgia plus 7.5, Tennessee plus 4.5, Iowa State, Oregon plus 3.5. And then my last one now was Oregon plus 10.5, Georgia plus 10.5, and Iowa State. If y'all noticed, I shoot for plus money. So all of these were plus money. So let's just say I had a good day yesterday. Today I went with Jordan Mason and or Jettis to score. I went super duper light on these bets. Far as the amount that I bet. So it's like, if it happened, it happened. If it don't, it don't. Not that big of a deal. But to show y'all play one real quick, I'm riding with Keenan and Rome. I told y'all this last week. Last week made three straight games with them scoring a touchdown. Today can probably make 4. I'm going with them to make 4, to have 4 straight touchdowns today. And then I'm going with AJ and Nico Collins to find the end zone again today. I like this parlay a lot, to be honest. For a plus 4,000, I like this parlay a lot. And then I'm going to hold off on the last one real quick. And I'll show that a little later on. Let me jump into this slate. Just wanted to show y'all, and let me see if BJ have anything at the moment, real quick while I'm here. Hold on. BJ has. Oh wait, I said SJ. Sorry. Let's see what BJ got for us real quick. His builder probably by the cash. He don't really got nothing yet. He just got Jaden Lane, and then Darnell Washington. He don't really got nothing yet. His builder probably gonna cash. Yeah, Tatum is for sure coming back sooner. 1,000%. 1,000%. Or he'll be back this season probably. I'll say that. All right. Now to this slate that I'm going to pull up. We obviously have a game here bright and early going on right now with the Vikings versus the Steelers, which was been an interesting first half so far. We'll dive into that a little later on. But Justin, what's the word, brother? We'll dive into that a little later on. To start off this slate here, though, on the screen, we have the Commanders traveling to Atlanta to play the Falcons, where we can basically see Mariota play against 2 of his former teams back-to-back, where the Commanders beat the Raiders, where they were at home. This time, he's traveling to Atlanta to play the Falcons. No Terry McLaurin. I think that's the biggest news at the moment for this game. And I did take Bijan to get into the end zone today. I may do one with Drake London. I feel like the Falcons, they should try to be more aggressive in the passing game. I think all teams should want to have a balanced attack. Like I don't think you want to make your team, your quarterback, your run game, anything one dimensional. And floating on Twitter last week was no JD either. Floating on Twitter last week was how often the Falcons utilize the pistol formation. And I want to see them spread the ball a little bit more, man. You got Darnell Mooney and Drake London on the outside. You got Kyle Pitts. You got all the proper wide receiver weapons on top of having Bijan in that backfield. So I want some points from the Falcons today. You got shut out last week, 30-0 to the Carolina Panthers. I want some points from the Falcons today. They're not going against a stout secondary. They're not playing a tough team that should pose a lot of differences for them and things like that. So I think the Falcons should utilize this game, especially being at home, to bounce back. And I'm going with the Falcons. Did I pick the Falcons to win, bro? I be chatting. I ain't gonna lie. I be saying one thing on the stage and having something totally different on my pick 'em. Hold on. Okay, I have the Falcons to win. Yeah, they didn't, Bear. They didn't. And that's exactly why I want them to spread that ball today. I want them to spread that ball out today, man. I want them to get Drake London need a game. And why can't today be the day where Drake London have a game? Like, what Drake London should see 10 plus targets today. Drake London should see whatever his line is. I don't even know what his line is, but Drake London, let me check. Drake London should have a game today, dog. You trying to come up? What the hell? It's not working? What's going on? It's not working or something? Drake London should have a game. Where he at? All right, you are up. You up here now, Justin.
Oh, never mind. I got it.
Let's see where Drake London is real quick before I hear what Justin got to say. He's at 61.5. Like, he should go over that. In my opinion, today should be a game where he should go over that line. Drake London should have a phenomenal game. Michael Penix and that offense need to bounce back tremendously. Justin is a Falcons fan. For anybody that don't know, that may rewatch this. What you have to say about this game, brother?
Honestly, just after the performance from last week, right? Only way we can go is up, right? Ain't no way we can perform worse than we did last week. But like you said, I think this is a game where we just air it out. I think we kind of get our receivers going. I think Penix and our OC Zach Robinson kind of get back in the lab and kind of do some things that kind of show off his arm talent. I mean, Penix has an arm. I think we just need to showcase that. So offensively, I'm expecting the ball to be thrown a lot today. I do expect Drake London to score today. He's due. He just hasn't been himself. He's been really disappointing to start the season, but it's still early, so I'm expecting Drake to have a game today. And then on the defensive side, obviously there's no JD, no Terry, so I think they're gonna run the ball more. So it's on our defense to kind of stop the run, which we actually have been pretty good at. So just limit Debo, limit what's that other running back?
Chris Rodriguez
Corey.
and Bill Krosky-Merritt.
Yeah, just stop the run and stop Mariota as well. He can use his legs as well. I saw this little report today that it's going to be a Marcus Mariota revenge game or whatever the hell. We got to just shut that shit down. That nigga quit on us. So if anybody needs to get revenge, it needs to be us on him because he quit on us. So, but yeah, honestly, Ev, it's just win the game because last week was unacceptable. So just come out, just do your job, basically. I expect to win today for sure.
Yep. Appreciate that, brother. Ari, welcome to the stage as well. To quickly proceed. Oh, speaking of Ari, that's actually next. Really probably hard to find a word to say anything about this game, but still, let's see what she got to say. Ari is a Saints fan. For anybody who do not know, they play the Bills in Buffalo today. They're actually plus 14.5. So they're widely expected to lose this game. But Ari, what's your thoughts on today's game? Or what are some things, even with the season starting off the way it is, starting for you guys, that you may want to see from your team that you feel like can be some positives or positive things that you haven't been seeing so far or something like that?
I'm not gonna lie, I really came up here because I thought you were talking about parlays.
Oh, you're gambling today? You're gambling today?
Yes, you also aren't sharing screen in Discord, by the way. You can't see shit.
Oh.
That's why I was confused at first.
My
I
bad.
was trying to come up. I didn't really see anything on the screen.
I guess to the game. Both of the quarterbacks have a birthday today. Spencer and Tyler. Didn't know they were born on the same day.
Happy
It's probably why
birthday.
they both. Happy birthday. It's probably why they both suck though. So I don't know. What am I expecting? Give the ball to Alvin Kamara. That's what I'm expecting. That's it. Ed Oliver and Matt Milano both aren't playing, so that should help the giving the ball to Alvin Kamara thing happen. But the season started the way that I expected the season to start. If you talked to me and actually listened to what I was saying, and didn't just think I was being a downer or whatever. This season is starting the way that I thought it would start. I did not. I mean, the only team that I had as maybe beating was Arizona, and that was just because it was week 1, literally. But it's gone the way I thought it was gonna go. Not really looking forward to anything. So I guess just don't be like the Falcons and score a point.
Shit, I know what I'm looking forward to. My boy
Yeah.
41 motherfucker getting the damn end zone. That's what I'm looking forward to.
That's what I said. BJ get about Alvin Kamara. That's really it.
Bro,
That's it. That's all.
that game is actually a funny game because it could go either two ways.
It could be a
we
blowout
covered
or
a
that shit be
16.
so close.
Yeah, we 17 or we fucking get beat by 50.
The game in Buffalo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like it's crazy because the Seahawks game, bro, or the ball comes out like the Seahawks. Yeah. Seahawks got that punt return, and after that, you just knew that shit was over.
Yeah, are you okay?
I was figuring something out on my computer. My bad.
Oh,
No, you wasn't.
Like, nigga, I was
Do we
praying
turn
for
my
you
camera
over
on
there.
and show you my computer? What the hell? I'm trying to turn on the volume.
I think most of y'all road games gonna
That's
be.
it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, both of them want to see AK get into that end zone, so we'll jump through. Next we got the Lions.
You know, I got a weekly donation too. We winning. You know my weekly donation. We gonna win.
BJ had the Saints winning at plus 830. If you believe BJ, you probably don't got to take that. You also can take them plus 14.5.
Oh hell no! Don't.
No, believe BJ. Believe him.
Sorry, I don't believe BJ on that. That 14.5 spread is insane, though. I do want to say that. That's an insane spread. So we'll see if the Saints cover that or the Bills blow them out. Next game was the Lions versus the Browns. Can be an interesting game because the Lions obviously pose one of the better rushing attacks in the league with two basically RB1s and Jahmyr Gibbs and Dave Montgomery. They obviously coming off a game where they had 250 rushing yards on my Baltimore Ravens. And although the Browns have been having, if not the best rushing defense in the league to start the season, where they limited Derrick Henry, they limited Chase Brown, they limited Josh Jacobs. Now they're going against two different guys that can offer two different things, in Gibbs and Montgomery. So this is a key test for them today, in my opinion. And this can put the league even more on notice than what they've been doing already so far from a defensive standpoint. Pretty much having good games against all their three teams that they play so far from at least in the running game. I know the Ravens kind of separated the second quarter on down. But they held their own against the Jags. They held their own against the Bengals. I didn't mean to say Jags. Held their own against the Packers and Bengals. And now they're playing a really good Lions team today. Me personally, I'm expecting the Lions to continue rolling. Bad week 1 game against the Packers. Packers caught them off guard a little bit. A lot of pressure up front. After that, they picked up against the Bears, smoked them, went into Baltimore, beat the Ravens, and now they're back at home, so they ain't got the Browns. So I expect the Lions to take care of business today. I think the spread is 9.5. I'm not a spread guy for real, but if I had a bet spread, if that bet had bet that spread, I'll probably look at that spread or something like that. I think they click offensively on all cylinders. Jared Goff, St. Brown, Laporta, J-Mo, Gibbs, and Montgomery. Probably more Gibbs today because he's more elusive. I think he also be more of a threat catching the ball out the backfield. So I like the Lions to win today, and the Browns can surprise me. I will say that, but I think the Lions get it done today. By the way, while I'm going through this slate, if anyone wants to stop me and chime in on any game, by all means, feel free. If not, I'm gonna continue running through this and quickly get to the betting section where I do want to make a parlay or two on the stream since I had such a good day yesterday. I made sure to take money out, but still leave a little left in there just to play around with and see what I can do. So next, and by the way, looking at this slate. The 1 o'clock hour is not the prettiest. It don't look too good, but it's football. So we're going to try to enjoy these games as much as possible. We're going to be featuring 4 games on at the 1 o'clock hour on the screen when we watch the games together in the Discord. Speaking of the Discord, if you hear me for your first time on Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube, we watch every single game for the most part every Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and then on Saturday we watch college football all day as well. So make sure you all join the Facts and Stats Discord. The link to the Discord is in the description on the YouTube video, and then also you can do the exclamation point Discord on Twitch chat, in the Twitch chat, and it'll pop up. With that being said, we're going to be watching the Eagles versus the Bucks game, 1,000%. We're going to be watching the Giants versus the Chargers, 1,000%. Jackson Dart, first game starting. Shout out to him. Definitely curious to see what that connection with him and Neighbors look like. Neighbors, they asked Neighbors this week, what is one thing you learned when there was a quarterback change last year? He said they know how to get me the fucking ball. So maybe Jackson Dart's going to be looking at Neighbors early and often in this one today. That's definitely a game that we're going to be watching on the screen. That third game we're going to be watching is the game that I was just speaking on, Lions versus the Browns. We're going to see what that Browns defense can do against that Lions offense. And then the fourth game on the screen is leaning more than likely the Falcons versus the Commanders. I think that's the next best game to throw on that screen. And if that game is looking ugly or whatever, I guess we may be able to look at Cam Ward and CJ Stroud. And if that's looking bad, maybe look at Bryce Young and Drake May. So probably be shuffling with those 3 games. But definitely that'll be the starting 4, I would say. Next, speaking of CJ Stroud and Cam Ward, the Texans, man, they're 0-3. They're at home today. It was some trash talk from L'Jarius Sneed and Nico Collins. And they match up today. Nico got into the end zone. I want to say it was last week. Did Nico score back-to-back weeks? Hold on. I know he scored against the... Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I do not like talking without facts. Give me 1 second. Did Nico score against the Texans? I don't think so. I think he scored against the Bucks and not the Texans. Could be wrong.
You mean the Rams? He didn't score against the Rams. He was the Jags and Bucks.
So he did score. Okay, so he's on. Okay, good. And I'm sticking with you today, Nico. I might look at his yards today. I said that last week on the show and I didn't do it, and he actually did it. I'm not saying stuff. Anything I say on that show when we get to the segment, I'm playing it. Anything I'm looking at and I say it, I'm playing it. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if it's a 15-leg parlay. I'm playing it. Anything I say. Texans, Titans. 0-3 versus 0-3, actually. Both in the same division. Both have quarterbacks that they're trying to build around. The Texans was under the impression or under the belief that they found their franchise guy after his rookie season. And I still think, well, obviously they're still under that same belief. But CJ's sophomore, now junior season is off to a shaky start. He's not looking the best. Obviously, the O-line play still needs work/help. Playing without a consistent, or I would say really good running game with Joe Mixon. Obviously not being available as well. You're going with Nick Chubb and Woody Marks and things like that. The Texans, I mean, fresh off of cutting Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Locker room problems. Didn't want to be there no more. Wanted to be utilized differently. They have the better team on paper. They should win. So I'm just going to go out and say the Texans are going to win. Only thing I bet on this game so far is Nico Collins touchdown. When I pull up FanDuel, I'm gonna most likely bet his yards. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm gonna bet his yards. Matter of fact, we're not even on a segment, but I'm not. How I show y'all I'm so serious. I'm gonna do it. Put it in my slate. My slip right now. 70.5. I'm putting in my slip right now. I don't give a damn what it is. 70.5. So yeah, I got the Texans winning today. And like I said, I don't think anyone else wants to chime in or cut me off on that. So we're gonna keep it moving. And hold on, we're gonna keep it moving. Next, Patriots versus the Panthers. We do not got Jada today, low, but we do. I do see Bear up here. We got the Panthers traveling to New England today, where Christian Gonzalez is playing his first game of the season. He's been nursing a hamstring injury since like July, I want to say it was when he officially heard it. He's finally back today. Brady, good morning. He's finally back today. So we're going to see what he's looking like in his first game in action at home. Jada's right on time. So Jada, you are actually the away team / also ladies first. What's your thoughts for your Carolina Panthers heading into New England today, and what are some things you feel like you guys need to do to win this matchup today? I'm gonna give her like 5. We can't hear you, by the way, Jada. Or if you,
Hear who?
we can hear you now. Huh?
What the hell?
You said something to me?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna repeat it. Jada, welcome to the stage. You literally joined right on time. Like we were literally getting right at the Panthers and Patriots game. And I was saying basically, what are some things you're looking forward to seeing today, and also maybe what do you feel like your team need to do to get the win today on the road?
It's got to carry on what they did against the Falcons, so it needs to transfer to another week. And then I think it'll be interesting to see the whole Christian Gonzalez and T-Mac shift. I think T-Mac will ultimately still have a pretty decent day. I want to see who steps up because Leggett's out, so hopefully Horn plays. Hopefully. But if he does, I will hope he gets some touches.
Okay. Transfer over from last week against the Falcons and pretty much keep the same game plan to do similar things against the Patriots today. Is her words. Bear, how are you feeling at home today going against the Panthers? What do you feel like your team need to do to get a dub today?
I'm feeling good. The main thing we need to focus on, keep your damn hands on the ball. Stop turning it over. 5 turnovers last week. If it wasn't for those 5 turnovers, we likely would have won last week. We got Gonzo back today. More than likely, I see him shadowing that across the field. That should be a good matchup. But I see Drake May having a good game today. I see him and Hunter Henry. That connection is always good. Travion, I think he may have a breakout game today too. I think that will. I've been hearing he's been getting first team reps with the offense. So I expect him to have a good game too. But yeah, I expect us to win, and I expect a good game.
Yeah, I meant to.
Can I have something?
You said what, Jada?
When he say breakout game, what is that? What's that stat line?
That I can see over 40 yards rushing potentially. That's a breakout game for him because he hasn't gotten over 20, I think. 40 yards rushing, a cool 15, catching out the backfield. For him, that's breaking out because he hasn't did anything really today. I mean, late in the season, so cool, 50 plus, yeah, all around. Yeah, I expect a good game. I expect Drake May. I don't know why, but Prize Picks, Underdog, Sleeper, all of them have Drake May at 215 passing yards. He has thrown over 215 every single game. I don't know why they got it at that. So
say that again. Wait. What you just say?
For some reason, Sleeper, Underdog, Prize Picks, they all got him at 214 and a half. He has thrown. He hasn't been under 230 even in these first 3 games. I don't know why they still got him at 214 and a half. So I took that today.
JC Horn and Mike Jack.
Okay.
I don't know why you scoffing at it. Go look at the rankings, bro. They strapping up back there.
They strapped up against the Falcons. I don't know why they do that.
Okay. Interesting. I like that. Let me have that sit in my little slip real quick. I'm gonna take him for 200. Let me have that sit in there.
I took the under on the total match points.
You took the under on the total.
Who for 200?
Drake May.
On the total match point.
Beard just say he has the total 43 and a half.
Yeah, I don't think it's super high scoring.
Under Jada.
They might hang 35 alone on y'all.
The Bills might hang 48 on y'all. Please shut the hell up.
That's cool. Guess what? And if they win, look. If my favorite team win, my favorite team win. If my favorite player win, my favorite player win.
Anyways,
how do I lose?
Oh, brother.
How do I lose?
You're a clown.
How do I lose?
You're a clown, bro.
How do I lose?
How do I lose?
You're a clown. Jada like the under. Jada, you like anything else for anybody in this game?
No. Oh, T-Max receptions, my bad. I don't bet on any Patriots player, so I wouldn't know.
What's the line at?
But yeah, for Drake May, the first week 287. Second week we was at Miami 230. Then last week he had 268. I don't know why they got it.
Yeah, see, that's worth going with the trend. I like that. 212, and his line is 212 and a half, 212 and a half, 213. My bad, yeah. I'm just over here saying anything. So I'm gonna just go 200. I like that. I'm with Drake May. Bear sold me. I'm taking Drake May for 200 today.
I like Diggs though.
BJ like Diggs. What?
30, 36. He better hit 36.
His line is 36.
You
Damn,
think I'm
his
scared
line
of J.C.
is.
Horn?
Look how he fell, bro.
Playing Jaycee Horn.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Your mic kind of cool, Jada.
Yeah, last week Stephon had
Say just
23.
Wait, that's how I be sounding
So
like?
your mic was kind of cool. You good?
Yes, that's what you
What you
be
say,
sounding.
Bear?
That's
Yeah.
what you be sounding like.
I was just saying, just keep in mind he playing Jaycee Horn, man.
All right.
They've been like, my guy played more man coverage too. Take him if you want to.
And what I really want to see too, I don't know if they gonna do it. I want to see more of my rookie, Kyle Williams. I need to see him more. That nigga can take the top off of defense. I don't know why they don't play him more.
Okay, more Kyle Williams.
What did you say? You said Kyle Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he pretty decent.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and jump to the next game. Shout out to Bear and Jada for chiming in. This next game we have the Vikings some ass, bro. Like, can I get Mason or Jetta to score? This next game we have.
Dog, I'm trying to dog. All I need is TJ Hawkinson to get 15 yards. 15.
Like, I'm cool if one of them score. Like, just give me one.
Dog, like I'm struggling to get 15 yards, bro. It's gonna be
Should have just took
He got
Jada's
one.
yards, bro. He got like 100 of them.
Yeah,
Like, come on,
for
bro.
sure. This next game, we got the Chargers traveling to New York to play against Jackson Dart, Malik Neighbors, Cam Scottaboo, and company. All two rookies. And Malik Neighbors obviously in his second year. But they are the guys that they want to try to obviously build around on the offensive side going forward later on. And whatever Tyrone Tracy may end up being for them. But Chargers, I think I said at minus 290. What can I say? Keenan Allen. It can be his fourth straight game with him getting to the end zone. Today, it's another record out there. I can't remember what it is. He need like 7 receptions or something like that. I wouldn't vouch for that. I bet on that. I'm definitely taking Keenan Allen to score though on my slip that I showed y'all at the top of the show, and I will show it again within the next 20 minutes. But yeah, I mean, simple put for me. I got the Chargers winning, but I'm really going to be curious to see how Jackson Dart is looking and stepping in his first game starting. And he will be starting the quarterback for the rest of the season coming up. And I think BJ's about to chime in and say something, probably about Omarion Hampton.
Oh, we riding with Omarion Hampton touchdown. Yes, sir.
Omarion Hampton touchdown from BJ. I think that's plus 120. You all something.
And
like that.
I looked in the Dart 3 tubs. I ain't gonna lie. His 2 tubs are like still plus, but the 3 is job like a lot of money.
Let me take BJ
Never know.
Omarion Hampton. Let's throw Omarion Hampton on my slip, y'all. We got BJ, Omarion Hampton, Nico, my call, Drake May 200. This Bear sold me on that, so we can go with BJ Omarion call.
I think they win too.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know if it's. I don't know.
I'm gonna take them. I got a nice, decent amount of money on DraftKings. I'm gonna put on them.
Damn, decent amount of money. Wait. The line you about to put. The line is 280. You about to put 500 on that or something?
Bro, no. I'm talking about like a parent, bro. Like, if I was going to do that, I was going to take them minus. I was going to take them -6, bro. I think they cover that -6. It's the freaking Panthers for crying out loud.
Why is Risha at me? I don't care about the Steelers, bro.
I think the Giants win.
You think the Giants win?
Yeah, I have no reason to say that. I'm just going with the underdog. I was high on them coming into the season, so I can't switch. I'm going for the Giants, man.
All right, thank you for that. I like the.
The Chargers should win, but I'm going with the Giants.
We need more people like that. Like, I have no reason from this pick right here, but this is what I want to see happen. Like, I like that. I ain't gonna lie. Got the Chargers winning today. Outside of Jada, me, myself, BJ, and probably others on the stage had the Chargers winning today. So we'll keep it pushing. Next, we got the Eagles versus the Bucks. Both teams could have, both teams could have lost games. Excuse me. Both teams could have lost games last week. The Jets and the Bucks played. The Jets could have won. Rams and the Eagles played. Eagles won. So it's still something to come up and to be clutch and win your game. So I do want to credit the Eagles for that, for coming back too in that game. That was a very impressive game. News out of Tampa: Tristan Wirfs, Chris Godwin will be seeing the field today. Also news: Chris Godwin will not be on a snap count. It looked like he'll be heavily utilized. So let me show y'all that tweet real quick so y'all know I'm not just chatting. So with that being said, y'all, I like two things. Either Chris Godwin anytime or Chris Godwin receptions. I'm going receptions. Where's that tweet at?
Ibuka anytime.
And I like Emeka too today. And I think I'm going to put him on a slip as well. Not this one that I'm doing right here, though. Chris Godwin will start and play a lot, y'all. I'm going with Chris Godwin today. While I'm doing it, because like I said, I'm not just talking no more. If I say something, I'm putting on a slip. Where's it at? Where's the Bucks and Eagles at? All right. Please tell me his reception is like 4. I even feel good with 5. It's his first game, y'all. Don't be geeking. 4. Thank you. There we go. I'm cool with 4. I like that. 3.5. I'm cool. Solid little slip we building out. I ain't going over 6 legs. Solid little slip we building out right here. I like Chris Godwin to get 4 catches. Mike Evans is not playing, y'all. Chris Godwin be active early and often. I think they make it an initiative. Actually, I'm about to straight bet that right now. I don't want to just talk. Oh, no, I might alt him. I think I'm going to alt him and Nico. Reach is bothering me, dog. Let me stop picking up my phone. This game right here, I have the Bucks winning actually at home today. I think it's time, and this may sound crazy, but I think it's time for the Eagles to probably drop one. I think it's time for the Eagles to finally drop one. Yeah, D-Mac. BJ just said that Hampton called too. I'm rocking with y'all and Mario Hampton today. I think it's time for the Eagles to drop one. No hate and nothing like that. But I think they're playing against a good NFC team against the Bucks, and we know the Eagles and Bucks games are typically always good games. And last time they played, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, but I think it was last year. AJ and Smitty was not there on the outside, so this time around they are there obviously with Saquon, but the Bucks are playing without Mike Evans. So that's that. But I'm going to go with the Bucks to get this win today at home. It's going to be a really good game. I think one of these teams got to lose, and today's going to happen. Obviously, they're both 3-0. And I definitely chose the Bucks on my pick-em side of things. And I'm curious to see from the Eagles standpoint, how do they approach the game offensively? How do they approach the game offensively? When you have a dog like A.J. Brown on the outside, you have to prioritize him, man. I mean, you have to get him involved into the offense early and active and throughout the game. It doesn't have to just be everything short. It does not have to just be Saquon on the ground. It does not have to be Jalen Hurts on the ground. When you have two guys like AJ and Smitty who really helped you win that game in a big time way last week against the Rams, you got to keep them involved too, man. And AJ been speaking on it, pretty much wanting to balance attack, and Hurts been speaking on it, having the offense needing to click on all cylinders, not just on the ground. So that's important as well. But today, with all that being said, that's what I'm looking forward from the Eagles standpoint. Bucky Irvin. I want to see Bucky get into that end zone today. So I might even take that my damn self as well. But I like the Bucks to get this win today at home in a really hard fought, good game. And I'll leave it at that. That's my pick. I think we have. Yeah, all right, that's it. Oh, my bad. Josiah, you could have said something, brother. Josiah, game 1 today. Jackson Dart, man, y'all got the Chargers at home, man. How you feeling, Josiah? What are some things you feel like your team need to do to get the win? I apologize. I ain't see you up here. Josiah, testing. Okay. Appreciate that follow. Mr. Cigar Smoker. Do I bench Chase Brown for Golden or Pollard? I'm cool on Tony Pollard, so definitely not Tony Pollard. That's a good ass question, bro. The Bengals play tomorrow or something? That Bengals
they play the Broncos.
That game Monday? Okay. Monday night? Okay. I have Chase Brown on my fantasy team, so I'll start both my fantasy teams. I'll start with that. I was super duper high on Chase Brown. The thing about Chase Brown is I cannot guarantee he will get into the end zone against the Broncos or just in general because the offensive line has been so bad. Now, I do think Chase Brown sooner rather than later will have better runs, better outputs from a fantasy perspective. But this week, if I were you, if I had Matthew Golden, I would go with Matthew Golden. Matthew Golden said this week, he's waiting for that breakout moment to come. They're trying to pair up Jordan Love and Matthew Golden a little better, And on top of that, they're going against one of the worst secondaries or even defenses in general in the Dallas Cowboys today. So I would go with Matthew Golden if I was you, Mr. Cigar Smoker. And my boy Mac Wake just said the same thing. He basically said I wouldn't blame you if you go Golden. So that's where I'm at. I would go Matthew Golden personally. And this is coming from somebody that has Chase Brown. I got Chase Brown in 2 damn leagues, man. Freaking bummer. But that's that. Bucks are going to win today, in my opinion. This next game is going to be a really good game as well. It's starting the 4 o'clock hour. We got the Indianapolis Colts traveling to LA to play the Los Angeles Rams, who's coming off of a major letdown. You cannot drop a game like that against a team of your conference like that when that can matter when it comes to seeding or just whatever in general, playoff seeding. And the Rams, they're at home. They got the Colts, who's coming in 3-0. They're two of the maybe more surprising teams in the league so far. Yes, sir, Savannah is coming soon. 2 of the more surprising teams so far in the league. Colts 3-0, 49ers 3-0. Unfortunately, Indianapolis Colts fans, I think Kenny Moore's out too. I think Kenny Moore got hurt last week. Kenny Moore's out today. Devontae Adams came into this week nursing a hamstring injury, but he's expected to go with no limitations. So whenever you have 2 guys like that on the outside, man, I gotta continue praise what they can be and also can do from an offensive standpoint. I think both of those guys have success today through the air. We saw Devontae score last week. Puka put up 100 plus. And I think today we'll probably see similar things like that, whether one score and the other don't. But either way, one of them guys will probably be going for 100. Kyron Williams will have a solid game on the ground today. But I think this is a really good test for Daniel Jones. You know, can you really lead this team to where they're trying to go now? Expectations shift when you start the season off a certain way, you know, and maybe they believed in him more than I did, or maybe more than other people inside of Fact and Stats did, for an example. But yeah, man, they have a potential or a real chance to go 4-0 and starting the season off 4-0. That's then also a real shot to win that division, especially with the Texans being 0-3, the Titans being 0-3, and the Jags being 2-1. But the Jags don't have that good of a ball club. The Colts are actually solid both offensively and defensively. So I'm going to go with the Rams to win today. I think they're the better team. I think they have the better players. I think they have the better quarterback. I think they have the better wide receivers. And I lean their way a lot. So I'm going to go with the Rams to get the win at home today. Looking to bounce back in that win column after that big major letdown against the Philadelphia Eagles last week. Josiah, I'm going to do Josiah check one more time before I continue rolling through this slate and then get to some of these games.
I'm here.
Okay, my bad, brother. I had missed you, brother. What did you have to say about your game today going against the Chargers with Jackson Dart starting this first game?
Think this is gonna be a great game. First game of the Dart era. From what I'm hearing from reports, it's gonna be a lot of quick no huddle RPOs. They're gonna be a lot of those quick. They basically gonna change the offense that they had under Russell Wilson.
Okay.
Under Russ, it was a lot of like, let's see what the deep ball is looking like. Let's see what he can do with the intermediate. But for Jackson Dart, it's going to be a lot of like quick, see what the defense can give you and take it. If you have a shot deep and just take the ability to go there. But I'm very excited about the prospect of Jackson Dart and Malik Neighbors. I really hope Jackson Dart has a good first game. I know he said he's not nervous, but I know deep down inside he is nervous. Hopefully we can come out with a win to give him some confidence, to get the jitters off, and let's see what he got.
I love it. So you said RPO quick. He's saying he's not nervous.
A lot of quick plays, no huddles, RPOs. You're going to see that a lot from the Giants. And I expect that because I think Dable's going to basically be the play caller for him for the rest of the season.
Okay. I appreciate that, my brother. Start Drake London or Olave today. Drake London. They both got good matchups. Bro, it's really I see no wrong in starting Olave on any week. I'm not even just saying that because I have him. But I was under the belief when I originally drafted him. The Saints would be down. They will throw the ball. He's going to get a lot of targets. All 3 things proved to be true so far this season. I really think this is the week where the Falcons prioritize though. And what that means is like shifting up some of their things on how they've been running offensively. Maybe less pistol, getting some of their key guys in space and getting some of their key guys active early and often. Coming off that disappointing loss last week, man, and they're going to get the secondary, who's not something that should be offer you much worry when it comes to, again, a guy like Drake London targeted and also involved. So I would go with Drake London because he's the better wide receiver, and I think Drake London can offer you more upside because he has touchdown potential versus Olave. A lot of his things are just a lot of targets and receptions with no touchdowns. Not even a lot of yards either. Drake London, Chris Olave haven't even went over 55 yards if I'm not mistaken. So I will go with Drake London because of the upside. And Josiah, thank you as well. Next, we got the 2-1 Jaguars traveling to San Fran to play the 3-0 49ers. Shout out to the 49ers, man. I'm going to clap for that real quick. Shout out to the 49ers. I love when teams go through injuries and still perform or still win or pretty much just stick with everything. And they're 3-0, and now they're getting more reinforcements back. And nothing bigger than this one. Brock Purdy is expected to start today and play for the San Francisco 49ers. Ricky Pearsall playing also as well when he was dealing with that injury this past week. And then also Juan Jennings will play today as well, but in limited fashion. So they should be okay offensively. CMC been pretty much a workhorse this whole entire year to start this year. And they have a lot of up-and-coming defensive young guys as well that's been performing at a good level as well. BTJ and Trevor Lawrence, they used this week, some in practice as well, to pretty much just target him. Literally just target him because they're trying to make that also a point of emphasis to get BTJ and Trevor Lawrence on the same page and have BTJ have breakout games or star-like performances like he did last season. So that's something to monitor. The 49ers have a couple of good young corners on that side of the ball. I feel like De'Ami Brown is not playing. I can't remember. I think De'Ami Brown is not playing. It's top of my head, y'all. My bad. I think De'Ami Brown is out. So I think they have that guy, Parker Washington. This is the top of my head, guys. Hold on. De'Ami Brown's questionable. Okay. I don't know. I didn't see a tweet on this morning on De'Ami Brown, so I don't know. But either way, if I had to make my winner for today, I'm actually going with the 49ers. Let me see what that line is real quick while I'm talking. I got the 49ers winning today, moving to 4-0. I'm setting up them and their undefeated record against a good Rams team next week. A lot of people are going to be looking forward to that Rams and 49ers game. So I got the 49ers getting a dub today. They're sitting at minus 176. That is definitely something that you can put with a parlay, for example, as well, if anybody in here believes that the 49ers will get that dub today. To keep on rolling down. Oh, man, we next. To keep on rolling down, we got the Ravens versus the Chiefs. Man, and I'm going to say this. Obviously, Mahomes got the rings. So this statement not going to go hand in hand, but you get what I'm saying. We have to appreciate when we see matchups like this, where we get to see guys that are at the top of their position and also just the top of the league playing, and some of the better overall players in the league. We got to appreciate these matchups. LeBron and Curry, LeBron and Kobe, things like that. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, we got the Ravens taking a 1-2 record into Kansas City to play against Patrick Mahomes and company. They also 1-2, but they're getting a key guy back as well, and Xavier Worthy. Gonna be playing through that dislocated shoulder because I highly doubt he's 100%, obviously. So we're gonna play through that dislocated shoulder. So now they're gonna feature a offense where they're having Tyquan Thornton. I'm not gonna say break out, but have sort of kind of break out and be better than what he's been in New England and throughout. I'll just say so far throughout his career. And also Hollywood Brown. All three of those guys offer a lot of speed while also having Juju and Travis Kelce being able to work underneath. So the Chiefs offense can have some success against for whatever reason, weak at the moment, Ravens secondary. I would love to see Jair get back on the field too. He didn't play the last 2 weeks, so that's one thing I would like to see. Matabike now headed to IR, so he's gonna be missing at least the next 4 games. Still without Cal Van Noy. Only good thing is the Chiefs don't have a running back That should give us problems in the run game. Again, they don't have a running back. That should give us problems in the run game where it's just Isaiah Pacheco, Kareem Hunt. But I think we should be able to hold our own against those two guys. Hopefully, they don't really offer too much big playability or spurts or whatever, or speed, I would say, at this moment, especially in Kareem Hunt's career at the age he's at now. So, man, Ravens offensively, Isaiah Likely's back. That's something to smile about. That's something to be happy about. I'm expecting him to be the tight end one on this team. But the way the offense will go is you'll see 12 personnel. You'll see Likely all over Likely line up in the slot sometimes. You'll see Likely all over. So I think Likely gives us a different dynamic, a different weapon that we have on the outside. And it's going to be utilized. It's going to be useful. It's going to be helpful. Mark Andrews coming off a big game last week against Detroit. Continue that. Now obviously I'm not expecting him to do what he did every single week going forward, but make yourself available, make yourself a threat in the passing game, and so give Lamar another weapon and outside of Rashad, outside of Zay, and outside of D-Hop. So with all that being said, the Chiefs have a good run defense. We got Lamar Jackson. They're still playing without Rashee Rice, who I think are probably going to be fantasy wide receiver 1 when he returns. They're still playing without Rashee Rice. I got the feeling that we can lose this game, but I it's hard for me to see us dropping 1-3. But Chiefs fans can say it's hard for them to see themselves dropping to 1-3. But I really do think the Ravens win the game today. If anybody, I tweeted, if anybody's a Chiefs fan and want to bet, I'm down to bet. I'm a Ravens fan. I think the Ravens get the win today. I think it'll be a really damn good game. I think we're going to see Lamar and Mahomes put on phenomenal performances. As long as Mahomes can do his part, because I know my guy going to do his part. I can't even see it, but I know my guy right there. That's that guy right there. Lamar going to do his part. So long as Mahomes can do his part, we're going to see 2 of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league have a phenomenal game personally. And Mahomes should have a good game. He should be able to carve out our defense. And they always have success against us anyway. From a play calling standpoint or out coaching us standpoint, I would say that. So literally damn near every single time we play the Chiefs, outside of that one time we beat them when Lamar was the starter, when Lamar won win against the Chiefs, what came off of a fumble. Always caused the fumble. Other than that, they damn near always out coached us. So hopefully we can turn that page today. If we lose today and the defense looks terrible again, I mean something got to change. Zach Orr, maybe this is John Harbaugh last season. Something got to change. We cannot have a bad start. We got too many weapons. We got too many skill player guys. We got too many high IQ guys. And we should go into Kansas City today and get a big win. And I think this will change our whole entire season from a momentum standpoint and also how we're being talked about at the moment. You got people in here saying in here as far as the fact that that's community. The Seahawks could be better than us. I'm changing my pick. Y'all not going to the Super Bowl. Y'all don't be trying to blame Lamar for nothing. These are all the things that I be hearing. The Steelers are the newest one. This is the newest one I'm hearing, y'all, as of literally 11:56 a.m. The Steelers are better than the Ravens. The Steelers, by the way, they're moving on to 3-1. The Ravens are 1-2. The Steelers are moving on to 3-1. What can I say? But that's the newest one that I'm hearing. The Steelers are better than the Ravens. So a lot of different things I'm hearing from the people inside of the Fact and Stats community in regards to the Ravens, man. So, man, they got to go out there, get that win today in Kansas City and tell people to do this. Remind folks, we got a Baltimore Ravens. We got one thing on our mind this season. That's to win the Super Bowl. And why not make a statement today while doing it in Kansas City, doing it in Arrowhead against the team that been in the AFC Championship game and Super Bowl for the last 3 years. So, I hope we get the win today. I'm going with the Ravens to get the dub today. The line is pretty good. I think we're probably the favorites on the road. That's a funny thing. Yeah, we're actually minus 154. So we're minus 154. Vegas got us winning today. That's actually a really good line for us to be on the road. So we'll see how that go. I'm sounding spoiled. Taylor going to be in the building, so Chiefs ain't losing. Hey, we'll see. Next, we got the Bears versus the Raiders. The Raiders are coming off of 2 straight bad weeks. They're coming off 2 straight bad weeks where got handled by the Chargers, and then they just got handled by the Commanders for the most part. Chicago, meanwhile, on the other side, is looking to continue to roll and step into the right direction. They, excuse me, y'all. I said Chargers, the Bears. I'm sorry, the Bears. The Bears are looking to continue to roll and step in the right direction. This time they're on the road, but the offense is clicking. You know, the offense will, or it clicked last week. Speaking to that bad secondary that the Cowboys had. Another reason why I would start Matthew Golden today. Rome Odunze was my personal favorite wide receiver in the draft last year. And, you know, obviously one of the up-and-coming star wide receivers in this league. And he's looking like it right now, at least to start this season off through 3 weeks. Look like clear-cut wide receiver one in Chicago. He's the guy that's prioritized over DJ Moore. And DJ Moore, to me, still is a good wide receiver. But he's the guy that's prioritized over DJ Moore, and rightfully so. You know, so I like Rome Odunze to continue his level of play. I like Rome Odunze to get into the end zone again today. I showed y'all the parlay earlier. I'll show y'all the parlay in a second. I like Rome Odunze to continue his level of play, get into the end zone. I like Caleb Williams, who's also having a really good he's having a solid start to the season as well. Picking up where he left off last season. I saw a stat yesterday on Twitter. I can't even echo it right now. Or repeat it right now. I'm trying to think of I can't even repeat it right now. But either way, Caleb Williams is off to a solid start. DeAndre Swift is expected to play today for them. And I'd like the Bears to win today on the road, man. I like the Bears to win on the road today. So far, to catch up, I like the Falcons, the Bills, the Lions, the Texans. I'm going with the Panthers today. The Panthers. I like the Chargers. I like the Bucks. I like the Rams. I like the 49ers. I like the Ravens on the road. And I like the Bears on the road to close out that one. And I think I just saw Lily. Okay, yeah. So the Bears to close out that one. And the only thing I'm betting on that in that game, or anybody on that game, is Rome Odunze to get into the end zone for the 4th straight week. I'm riding with Who Hot, bro. I'm riding with Who Hot, and I told y'all this last week, and the parlay cashed. Let me see if I can find it. While I'm stopping real quick to get to that last game. Let me see if I can find it real quick, y'all. Hold on. All right. This is what I went with last week. I actually want to do it again. Where is that? Look at this right here. Look at this beauty. Ja'Cory Krosky married Jonathan Taylor, Keenan, and Rome. Keenan plus 247 last week, by the way. Keenan was going for 3 straight games. Rome was going for 4 straight games. Call me delusional. I don't give a damn. I'm going with Keenan and Rome again today. And what did I do today? That cash, by the way. What did I do today? I went with Keenan and Rome again. AJ scored last week. I'm going to ride with AJ again. Nico scored 2 straight games. L'Jarius Sneed just act like he don't know him. I think they're going to make it a point of emphasis to get Nico in the touch end zone again. So I'm going with Keenan and Rome again for 4th straight week. I'm going with Nico 3rd straight week, and AJ Brown back-to-back weeks. I'm riding with these wide receivers to cash me out today. Funny enough, this is plus 4,000, and I like it a lot. I like this shit like it's a plus 500. That's how much I like it, to be honest. So that's that. And we're going to circle to the last game of the day. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Last game of the day, we have Lily up here, who is a Packers fan. Hopefully she joins in Discord at 1 o'clock, man.
Anyways,
whoa,
I just came up here
whoa,
to
whoa,
see what
whoa,
you were doing.
whoa, whoa.
What?
Okay, my bad. Go ahead. Carry on.
No. I just came up here to see what you were doing. But you're apparently on Sunday night.
Yep.
What I've been saying, the entire week leading up to this game is like, there's only one way that this can look. Like, it has to look like us beating their ass. If it does not look like that, then I'm very concerned. We have to have an offensive performance that's way better on all phases, like not just the scripted plays, the off-scripted plays. We have to. The pre-snap things that were happening last game cannot happen. It was taking forever for Jordan Love to snap the ball. I don't know if Matt wasn't getting the plays into him right away or something. It just seemed to be communication was very slow, and they were getting to the ball at like 5 seconds on play clock, and it's just like, can't do that. But yeah, so I'm expecting a smooth operation. We've had very good luck with the Dallas Cowboys, and it should not change this week because we literally have a better roster than when we beat them 2 years ago. There's no excuses. Um, yeah, I can't see if we like. I don't even want to think about if we lose because if we lose, then the person I will become will be very scary. But I think that we're gonna win. I also think that Matthew Golden will have a big game, like you were saying, because that secondary is very bad. But a sneaky, I don't know if he makes it into the end zone. I would definitely take a Dobbs TD though. I'm feeling like Dobbs can get into the end zone. Not gonna lie to you. Um, yeah, I see that, and I also expect Tucker Craft to have a big game. Like I expect our pass offense to be like really on point. There's no excuses for Jordan Love to have a bad game. He should actually probably throw for like 300 yards and like 300 yards, 2 TDs. And like that's what I'm feeling. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. But yeah. I'd also though like to see our run game get going because Josh Jacobs has had a very slow start to the season. I don't think it's his fault personally. I think our line is just going through a lot. We have people in and out of the rotation. Zach Tom is out. He's our starting right tackle, left tackle, I believe. One of those things. So I think Jordan Morgan, unfortunately, is going to get some starts. He's been really rough. Elton Jenkins had a really tough game last week. I'm really curious to see how this offensive line holds up. They should not have problems with the Dallas Cowboys defensive line. This should be a get right game on all sides of the ball for us. I think our defense will be fine. But I have George Pickens on my fantasy team. I might just to jinx him because these niggas never do shit for me. I might put him in my flex position just so, he won't cook. But I think the Packers win. I actually say 40. I want to say we score 40. 40 to 13. That's what I want to see. That's the score I envision.
40-13. Packers win. Offense click and defense click on all cylinders. She likes Matthew Golden to get into the end zone, and then also
no. You don't listen.
She likes Matthew Golden to have a big game today, but she also likes Romeo Dobbs.
She's
feeling Romeo Dobbs. While also Matthew Golden and Tucker Craft and the offense click. I listen.
Well, you said I had Matthew Golden in the end zone. I don't know if you listen, but anyway, I'm so glad I could contribute.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Before you go, are you pulling up for your shift at 1:00 today, or
my shift?
Will you be there 1:00 before you go?
Wait,
you were MIA yesterday. Okay. Are you pulling up?
Yeah, because I don't care about that sport. What was it?
Eagles Bucks.
Eagles Bucks. I might be seated for that, but I kind of like yeah, Eagles. But I might want to watch y'all game. Maybe I'll come for y'all game.
All right, that's a bet. See you at 1 or 4.
See ya.
All right. Also similar, I have the Packers winning today. It's gonna be a lot of emotions for Micah Parsons. Playing in his first game in Dallas since the trade, obviously. So yeah, man, that's the only thing I'm looking forward to today. I told y'all earlier throughout, I like Matthew Golden a lot today. I might even throw him on a slip just for the freak of it. If I'm throwing,
let me know.
If I'm throwing like $5 or something like that on it, like I'll probably throw Matthew Golden on a slip.
Cause I had to, my bad. I had to go watch game, a little bit. TJ Hawkinson for the nice early green. Yes, sir. Early green.
Shout out to TJ Hawkins and shout out to BJ. I showed y'all his build at the top of the show. I told y'all that Jack was going to cash. So that's good for him. I'm led down by Jettas and freaking and or Jordan Mason. They're in their red zone though. So let's see what they do real quick with that.
Yeah, they actually moving pretty much.
Well, they just scored a touchdown.
Who just scored?
I don't know.
Probably random.
It wasn't Jordan Mason though. Let me see.
Probably random. Addison.
That's not Jettas. That's not Jettas either. That's the backup running back, I think. Wow.
I just placed them by posted. Hurts, Bucky, Hampton, Bijan. We going to the bank, man.
Damn. I don't even bet on Jettas to score. I don't even know why I even wasted $10 on that. But again, like I said, I went light on them 2 pilot touchdowns straights that I did. It is what it is. Either or. that's the slate, y'all. Any fantasy questions, by all means, feel free to ask. I'm going to show y'all my second parlay real quick. Show y'all what BJ's about to play, and then maybe me and BJ can make one on the fly after I finish out this one that I was making earlier on the show. So for the gambling standpoint, real quick, guys, I'm going with my main. This is my main girl. This my. I don't live like this, by the way, y'all. But if I had like a side girl, that's my side girl. Like, you have a side, like, this my side piece. I like the side piece. But my main girl, hold on, wait, make sure the screen big for y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait, let me do this. Let me go to FanDuel. All right. My main girl is my main girl. Shout out to my main girl. No, this is my side girl. AJ, Keenan, Nico, Rome. I elaborated on that numerous times. And then my main girl, I want to see which one of the good running backs sell me today. I like all the top running backs to get into the end zone today. Bijan, Jameer, Saquon, JT. I a little hesitant on Saquon because I like betting on Hurts a lot. But I think I'm going to put Hurts on a different slip. So, this is my main girl, plus 749. Roughly like $13 make 100. Roughly like 13 make 100. I typically target making at least 100. But if you like it a lot, higher y'all bankroll is $50, $100, whatever y'all like to do. But I had a 50% boost. So I was like, why not just go with all the best running backs? Hope they get into the end zone. And they should get into the end zone. And then we'll go with that. JJ McCarthy was not benched, dude. Stop trolling, John, though. So now I'm going to finish out my last parlay. And we got a parlay from DMAC as well. Let's see what DMAC is working with today. Shout out to DMW Sports. DMAC is working with this today, y'all. Is Max Moneymakers. Is best NFL Week 4 bets. DMAC like Puka to get 8 catches today. I'm sorry. Puka to get 8 catches today. He's also rock with a Marion Hampton anytime touchdown. Obviously, both of these should be plus money, or Puka line should be even. He likes AJ Brown 5 catches. That's something that I want to look at too. Hold on now.
They're gonna make them throw the ball.
Yeah, AJ Brown 5 catches. Hold on now.
I'm gonna make a lay for that game.
Get in there
for the Bears.
AJ Brown 5 catches. Get in there. All right, it ain't Roma Doomsday 70 yards. Ooh, you know what? AJ, come off. I'm gonna take DMAC slip. I might put Puka at 6 or 7 catches.
Ooh. Let me do this straight.
I like all this. I'm not gonna take a Marion Hampton. I'm about to take a Marion Hampton on this one right here. Wait, I should just parlay this, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna just parlay that. Let me take a Marion off of that. I'm gonna just parlay D-Mac. I'm parlaying this, y'all, right here. I like this. I like this so much. I'm gonna parlay it. Let me make it right now, actually. Hold on. I like this bet right here, D-Mac, for sure. Let's see. He said AJ 5 catches. Oh, wait, y'all don't even see it.
I ain't gonna Mariota, a sneaky one.
To get into the end zone?
Hell yeah.
Hold on. AJ, let me play this parlay real quick. AJ 5, Hampton, anytime. He went with Puka 8 catches. 8 catches is just so insane to bet on somebody to do, bro. 8 catches is crazy, bro.
I don't think people know. It's just like the only way, bro. You gotta have super high extra volume targets. Like, it's just so much. Like, JSN struggled to get 5, dog. Like, dog, it is insane, fool.
That shit. Rome line is only 62.5. So I'm gonna add to this. I'm gonna put Puka to 7 catches or 6. I'll go 6.
I think I like neighbor.
And then if I'm taking AJ for 5 catches, I'm gonna take AJ for 40 yards. And I'm gonna do it like that. Yeah. I don't like that. It's only plus 600. Let me put Puka at 7 catches. All right, let me finish on my parlay first real quick. Let me save this. All right, Nico Collins 70, Drake May 200, Chris Godwin 3.5. I love Chris Godwin today, y'all. For this one, I'm gonna go with Did I have Jalen Hurts already? Hold on.
You had that game? You had that game pulled up?
Yeah, I got pulled up right now.
What's Godwin yards? It's still at 26.
Godwin yards was 26 today.
What is it?
36.5 now.
Oh my God, that joint shot up. It was 26 last night.
That's crazy. But I like 36.5, and I like 3.5 receptions for Godwin. Emeka receptions is 5.5. His receiving yards is 57.5.
Sterling Shepard could be a sneaky one. It's just that offense is all over the place. That's not really a one-dimensional offense.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta put my thinking cap on. So I'm gonna go Hurts anytime with this one. Hurts anytime. That got me a plus 862, and I'll be willing to add one more thing. So I like Godwin 3.5. Hurts anytime. I like Nico Collins over again this week, and then I'm gonna go with Drake May 200 yards. I like that play from Bear. He has not went under 230 in any game this season so far. So I like that play from Bear personally, and then I'm going to go with I feel like I can go Hampton on this one still. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go Hampton back on this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go Hampton back on this one. No, hold on.
I'm gonna take in Baker 2 tubs.
Baker 2 passing touchdowns.
Hell yeah.
You don't like Josh Allen 2 passing touchdowns?
Don't bet against the Saints. He can get it though.
Or Jared
He'll probably get it.
Jared Goff 2 passing touchdowns.
Bro, it's just that Browns defense is so weird. Like they can keep that game close, or they could get flooded, bro. So it's like I don't know.
I think I'm gonna go Hampton on this one. With you and D-Mac and call it a day. Yeah, I'm gonna go Hampton and just call it a day. I'm not gonna overthink this one.
The one I just sent. I was gonna add Kamara to that jump. I'm about to straight drop Kamara too.
This is it, y'all. And I'm gonna make an anytime touchdown one after this. One more anytime touchdown, I'm done.
We plus 900, young. Yeah. Hey, that is so funny.
This is it, y'all. Chris Godwin 3.5 receptions. Jalen Hurts, Nico Collins 70.5. And actually, since I'm at plus 6, I'm gonna put Nico a little lower. I'm gonna put Nico to 60 because I can. Let me find that game. This is what I like. I'm gonna show y'all all three of my bets in a second. Nico Collins, we're gonna take you for 60 instead of 70.5. And I can probably even low key go to 50. Yep, and I can still get to 1100. Yep. Perfect. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Is Drake May trust? Am I crazy for betting on Drake May, bro? Would you bet on Drake May? Is Drake May 200 crazy? Wait, where Drake London at? Hold on. Let me get Drake London there. Hold on. Chat, is betting on Drake May crazy? Like who look like they sell this right here? It's not Drake May. I think I gotta go my gut, bro. Is it Drake May?
Yeah.
Take Drake May off?
Well, I like Drake May. I think they win today. Olave 5 catches. Fuck. I mean, that bitch at 6 now. God dang. He been getting them though. He been getting them. I don't trust.
Drake made good money.
Bill's secondary bones, bro.
We're gonna go Drake London 4 receptions to get up to 1400, and then we're gonna call it a day. And I might go Drake May 175. I know y'all saying he good money, bro, but my gut spanking me. I'm not gonna go put $10 on it anyway. So there's no point to chase an extra $40. Because if I put 10 on 1400, that would have been 140. I put 10 on 11 or 1000, that's 100 or 110. I'm not chasing
wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm not chasing the extra. See, yeah, I'm good. Like now I'm back at that 10 for 117. Drake May for 200 passing yards is 10 for 144. I'm okay.
Can we get a Darnell Washington touchdown?
I'm okay. 175 is cool. This is my parlay right here. My parlay right here. Let me go ahead and lock this in right now. This is my parlay. Y'all, I like this parlay a lot. Nico Collins, 50 yards. Jalen Hurts, anytime touchdown. Chris Godwin, 3.5 receptions. Getting involved early and active. Will play a lot today. Jalen Hurts scored every damn game. Ooh, Process just sent me a lay, y'all. I got y'all. Hold on. Let's see what Process talking about. Let's see what Process talking about. Hold on 1 second. Chris Godwin, Omarion Hampton. Shout out to BJ and D-Mac for this one. Omarion Hampton, and then I went with Drake London 4, and then Drake May 175. This is a beauty. All right, Drake London 4, Drake May 175. All right. Put a little $10 on there. I only need to put $10 on there. Now I make 100. So I'll put a little $9 on there. All right. Let's see what Process talking about. This is the parlay I like, y'all. I'm gonna show this parlay again in a second. I played this parlay just now. I'm gonna screenshot and put it in Discord in a second. Let's see what Process talking about. Process sent me a 6-leg. Ooh. Oh, we playing this. Process made my job easy. I was about to go with Emeka and AJ and more. Process going with this. I like this right here, Process. Process going with AJ, Emeka. I'm playing this, y'all. That's everybody. We all chill Process. $1 make 100. AJ, Emeka, Quentin Johnston, Cam Scatterboo. I like this right here. Cam Scatterboo. He's starting, by the way. Quentin to get into the end zone again, and then he went with Quinshon Judkins. I like that play right there. That Judkins play plus 150. I like that. Judkins plus 150. Then he closed that out with Josh Allen anytime touchdown. This is a beauty. I like that. Okay, Process.
That's crazy.
I like that Judkins call. I ain't gonna lie. He can definitely get a little late TD in there. He been running the ball pretty good this season. Look at that.
See, I got cover for my boy Jalen Lane, man. I got my boy Jalen Lane in there.
$1 make 181, y'all. $1 make 181. Keep that in mind. $1 make 181. All right. That's his first one he sent me. This is the second one. This is the second Process lay. Let's see what Process talking about on his second one. Wait, what? It says selections not added.
I think Neighbors, Drake May. Do we run Busy back? I don't care about that Gonzo shit. McMillan, Tyler Warren, late games. Tyler Warren, the late games are like nice.
That's where my money at later. I'm waiting for the 4:00 hour.
Bears, Raiders. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me make a parlay. Let me make an actual parlay for this game. For this freaking game right here.
All right, let me put this.
This game should be fun.
Process sent a good lay. Okay, Process.
I like Travion in the score. We're gonna have another weird lay.
Yeah, I'm gonna make one more parlay. One more anytime touchdown for $10. So I'm gonna be shooting for plus 500 to 1,000, and then I'm gonna put a good 20. I'm gonna put 25, good 25, 50 on a plus 100. I'm telling y'all that's what I'm personally doing. And then hopefully that can carry on. One of my parlays hitting. If one of my parlays don't hit, hopefully my little builder hit, and then we can take that to the 4:00 hour. All right. So that's that. So now to my last anytime touchdown, or if I'm gonna do anytime touchdown one, probably show some quarterbacks some love. We're gonna go Josh Allen, 2 passing touchdowns. minus 158. We're gonna go Jared Goff 2 passing touchdown. Nah, I'm gonna leave that game alone. Nah, I'm gonna leave it alone. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. Nah, I don't think I should make another one, y'all. If anything, I should just put it on the builder. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just put it on the builder, to be honest. That I would make on my phone. BJ, did you got anything for the people, brother? Did you want to make something? You had any thoughts? You want to make something or what? You cool? I don't think BJ present. All right, let me show y'all what I got one more time before I get up out of here. Because I like the picks.
Oh shit, bro! I didn't even know I was on mute this whole time. Hey, bro.
You good, brother?
I'm about to cook up something random. I like Travion Henderson today.
I'm
trying to figure out who else.
I meant to bet on him.
Travion Henderson, Chris Godwin. I just don't know who Flacco about to throw to. Isaiah Bond. Ooh.
Chris Godwin is plus 320 for anytime touchdown.
I think Neighbors score. Oh my God. Yes. I might rock with this 3. I need one more, bro. Oh my God. Bruh. Travion, Godwin, Neighbors. Fuck it. AJ Brown. Or Smitty. Oh my God. Nah, I can't do same game. Drake London.
Ooh, yeah. Drake. Yeah, that's it right there. Vikings in the red zone. We need Jordan Mason or Jettas.
Damn, how they get to the red zone that fast? Last time I seen they was on the 1.
So you said Travion,
Godwin, Neighbors, London.
Yeah, I'm taking that. Addison just got a bomb. Damn.
Oh, that's why.
Oh wait, I think that's how they got into the. That's how they got into the red zone. Jordan Mason about to carry it. Come on, Jordan Mason. Oh, they didn't carry it with Jordan Mason. Jettas up. Oh. 3rd and goal. Just give it to Jordan Mason, please, or Jettas. There's no way one of them don't score. And then London, I'm telling this one right here. All right, the BJ lay, y'all. I'm taking this one right here. Oh, they stopped Jordan Mason on the first carry. Damn.
It's another boost, too.
Damn.
Trying to figure out who we like for this boost right here, though.
BJ lay right here, y'all. $1 make 71. $2 make 140. I like this. Brother, when you lock that, can you send it to me, please, brother?
It's on DraftKings.
All right.
J-Mo ain't scoring a minute.
Why not run something for Jettas? And you could have ran it one more time. Because you're going to go for them 4th down anyway. Jettas mad as hell. Going to freaking Jalen Naylor. What the hell? Yeah, I like this parlay right here. This is the BJ lay, y'all. And then I'm done for the day. I'm about to make a little builder. And that's it.
I'm about to make a TD bomb, like a bomb, like a super bomb. Like, oh my.
What? They went to Naylor again? Oh my God. Fuck, bro. Neighbors, Travion, and London. I like that parlay too.
And then they giving out boosts too. Some quick flash boost.
You made that on DK?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go make it on DK with the boost. No, I'm gonna say Drake London. All right, y'all. Gave y'all like 5 parlays today. I showed y'all what D-Mac got in. I like D-Mac plays today too, especially that Rome over. I think that's straight bet worthy for me personally. Showed y'all my favorite ones. I'm gonna show y'all that in a second again. Give me 1 second, y'all. All the parlay recap for today, and I'm gonna have one more coming. They threw it to him 3 times, D-Mac.
I'm about to make a single game for this. Come on. I'm about to make a same game for this right here. This Bucks game. I like fun games like this.
All right.
I like fun games like this. We're gonna go each quarterback 2 passing touchdowns. Let's go some receiving. Let's get a little AJ Brown action in here. Let's get a little Ibuka action. Everybody getting 40. Everybody getting 40. Everybody getting 40.
Yeah, I like the room prop for sure. Chan. All right, BJ gonna drop some more things in the Discord. I'm gonna drop some more things in the Discord. What I have so far, and I will see if you have anything in here before I
What's
head
the one?
to
What's the one processing?
the one process sent. I didn't post that. Hold on.
Godwin's getting 4 catches. If he don't, it's gonna go to Sterling Shepard.
Process late
All right.
is
Process
is Quentin Johnston.
I need some touchdown. You got a link? You don't do.
Yeah, I'm gonna see the link on FanDuel.
Do Dallas Goddard score? Smitty. I'm gonna go Smitty. I'm gonna put Barkley on this Jones.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I'm just
far,
rock with this. This 11.
So far, y'all, real quick to get up out of here. To wrap, I'm gonna give y'all a recap. AJ, Keenan, Nico, Rome. I gave my reason for this numerous times. All guys been scoring. Hopefully they keep it up, especially AJ. Hopefully AJ gets to the end zone back-to-back weeks. My next one is one I like a lot. I just want to go all the top running backs. They should have matchups where they can get into the end zone. If not, it is what it is. Bijan, Jameer, Saquon, Jonathan Taylor. It's really plus 500, but I got the boost, so plus 749. And then another one that I like, plus 1100. Jalen Hurts, anytime touchdown. Chris Godwin, first game back. We'll see a lot of playing time. No Mike Evans, so him and Emeka should see a lot of the targets. Nico Collins, 50 receiving yards. Amarion Hampton to get into the end zone against the Giants. Drake London, 4 receptions. I'm expecting the Falcons to open up the playbook a little bit more, open up the passing game. And then Drake made 175. I didn't look at the Ravens yet because they play at 4:00. That's the only reason why I didn't look at the Ravens yet, Chan, personally. When I make Ravens slips, like I gotta get in the zone. Like I'm not there yet. My mind is on like how can I make this money at 1:00 and take it to 4:00 if need be. So I'm not gonna make a Ravens slip until like 3:30, to be honest, 3:45. Yeah, so that's that. Everybody that came through today though, thank y'all so much for this hour and a half. Real quick, what was process TD lay? Let me pull it up again.
And if I get what was that nigga touchdown lane?
I'll make it again for y'all. So this is the process TD lay one more time for y'all.
Hold on. All right, go ahead.
I'll make it on the screen. AJ and Emeka. I sent it to your phone, dude. AJ and Emeka.
Oh.
Quentin Johnston and Cam Scatterboo. And then he went with Quinshawn Judkins and Josh Allen. A little 6-leg.
Lad live. Whenever this boot come up, I'm taking lad.
And Josh Allen. So this is process parlay on the screen, y'all. I tell the process lay, I tell the BJ lay, and I made 3 of my own, I believe, so far. This is what process parlay look like.
Kamara's scoring today, bro. I don't care. Kamara's scoring.
We are all locked in. I'm about to go to the Daily Show voice channel. I mean, the Watch Party channel. Make sure y'all pull up to the Watch Party channel. Thank y'all so much for coming through for this show today on an hour and a half. I know we got a game going on right now, so some of the folks didn't pop in. It is what it is. For the ones that did pop in, thank y'all so much, though. It truly means a lot. Make sure y'all join the Facts and Stats Discord, y'all. It's very important. That's where we're watching the games at literally all day. Make sure y'all join the Facts and Stats Discord. We'll be watching the games at all day. And thank y'all for all the support on YouTube and or Twitch. Peace, blessings, and love, and I'll be talking to y'all later on. Inside of the Discord.